Okay, we're gonna make this one very, very cosmic and cryptic, but you're gonna be able to decode it, okay? We'll decode it together, right? We'll decode it together. But you are the cosmic force amongst the chaos in this construct. And when I talk about chaos, I'm talking about secret ordering. And there's something around you where time stands still around you, and it brings in a force of presence. You force others to gaze inwards and, I'm hearing, retrieve the truth of their own light from within. And it's because you've learned how to do that for yourself in times of chaos, in times of turbulence, in times of unpredictability in your life, where there's a level of you being so heavily protected, but protection is just awareness, like you being so heavily aware of yourself and this construct and how it's designed and how you've mastered the ways to move through it, um because you've mastered how energy moves through you and then projects into this energetic simulation, to the point where you are now able to decode when people and circumstances and places begin to collapse into your existence, into, I'm hearing, your surroundings and make an appearance. You understand why. Okay, you understand the purpose that certain environments will hold for you at different stages in your evolution journey. Um, you understand the purpose of, I'm hearing, spaces that you can hold for other characters within their evolution journey, vice versa. Okay, and that being a mirrored reflection. And you understand resonance. Okay, you understand the language of the universe. Now, the the message I was receiving, right? So first of all, we pull constellation. Okay, constellation, the cosmos oracle message. Constellation is about you connecting the dots. There is something about you're about to connect the dots to a very specific coordinate. I'm seeing these stars as coordinates, and each star is almost like a character. Each star could also be a location. Each star could be an opportunity or a thing that's leading you to a very specific, destiny, if you will. This is about the journey, okay? Of life and the unfoldment of that. And the message I was receiving was, there was something around the path to the stars is up your spine, okay? Up the spine lies the path to the stars. If you don't know what that means, it means that up the spine, right? We talk about like Kundalini awakenings, right? And you kind of lifting the human condition and seeing life through the lens of the soul, and this interconnected database that you're able to tune into, which is like the Akashic field and records of everything that already has been, everything that is, and everything that will ever be, right? It's where you see the past, present, and future, and your infinite timelines revealed to you all at once, and you're able to align yourself with whatever destiny you decide. It's something that you want to be able to experience, okay? So this is about everything already existing in energetic potential, and you pulling different things into your field based upon the realities that you tune into and where you want to attune your vibration towards, and that, I'm hearing, begins to align itself towards you, okay? So in reality, I'm hearing you're never really chasing anything. It's about where things begin to chase you, okay? So this is the turning point for you, all right? There's something that has shifted when it comes to your perception. Wow, it's taking a completely different turn than I thought it would, but that's okay. There's a lot coming through right now. But yeah, what I was seeing was, okay, the the stars, right? We're talking about up the spine lies the path to the stars, and the stars are your cosmic origins, right? It's like you're seeing all the cosmic forces, and I'm hearing on players and opportunities that are divinely aligned with you, okay? And I'm divinely aligning to you during this time. And I'm seeing a telescope, but you're it's like I'm seeing a telescope and other people zoom into you right now. So there could be a lot of focus on you, just by the way that you're presenting yourself. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of focus on you during this time, or people like tuning in to you, or there could be like tunnel vision. But I'm also seeing this as like guides, opportunities, awaiting for you to align yourself in a very specific position, okay, within space and time. Um, And I'm hearing that's where this cosmic event takes place. There's something about you being visible with the naked eye and then no longer being a need for a telescope. So you're getting closer to this thing, or more importantly, this thing is getting closer to you. All right? That's what I'm seeing. But I'm seeing both forces move as one. Now, the energy that I was receiving, I can't remember it. There's so much that got me sidetracked. Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, okay, the vagus nerve. That's what I was going to talk about. So the path up the spine, right, is like the Kundalini awakening. It represents the masculine and the feminine. Okay, master over matter because you've mastered your non-physical and physical essence, the way that you align yourself in the physical according with the soul's desires. That creates the triad, right? It allows you to master creation in this construct, because you become greater than your fear, right? You master your emotions, and you still apply yourself and align yourself with this internal cosmic knowing. Now, what I was seeing was the vagus nerve also being the yellow brick road. You know how in Dorothy, the Wizard of Oz, right? Why can't I speak? Mercury's retrograde. So there's something about you reflecting, reviewing, or revising your path, right? Like this yellow brick road. And the thing is, you're only able to tune into the vagus nerve, which is deeply connected to the parasympathetic nervous system, which is where you are in a neutral state, right? It's where you're not in fight or flight response when it comes to your sympathetic nervous system, which is linked to like the amygdala, which is linked to like fight or flight. It's linked to the reptilian brain consciousness, is linked to the part of yourself that's fearful. When you begin to tune into the quiet observer, the one that's observing fear being present in the physical vessel, but still chooses to align yourself with that higher calling, with that higher path, and you act even in the presence of that fear. Well, now you're tuning into the part of yourself that is able to hold space for it. And within that vagus nerve and the yellow brick road, you're no longer fearing, okay, I'm hearing the unknown. You're no longer fearing the not knowing, okay, why certain people coming into your experiences, because you're no longer falling asleep in this construct. It's like you're able to decode characters that present themselves to you on this journey, also seeing yourself in the other characters. You're also able to see yourself as not the one that's just on the other side of the telescope that's being viewed or perceived or looked at, but also the one that's viewing themselves through the telescope's lens, right? You're also able to see yourself facilitating yourself with an opportunity. Okay, you see yourself and the opportunity as a conscious being that is also you. That's the energy of the interconnectedness to all things, right? It's like you see yourself not just being viewed but also the viewer, right? You don't see yourself as just the main character but also an audience member. And there is that kind of level that's coming through where I'm hearing you're about to go from a background character into the main character, and you can always switch in between the two octaves of yourself where you are kind of witnessing the movie or journey of your life unfold, but you're also partaking and playing in the movie. You're not just playing this game of life, but you also realize that you are kind of playing with yourself through infinite, countless life forms and extensions and expressions of yourself. Okay, and that is the level of neutrality that you're unlocking during this time. Okay, and I'm hearing it's in that awareness of all things that your power lies, because that is the awareness that you have of your eternal essence. That's the awareness that you'll have that you are source experiencing itself. I'm hearing through all things, you are source playing in its own creation. You've created and animated this experience for you to be able to play and create in. But the way that you'll perceive this game of life can be through the lens of fear. I'm hearing which kind of disconnects you from your interconnectedness to all things, because you're kind of separating yourself from all the other extensions or players of yourself. Like, Dorothy, she embarks on this journey and she meets what's it called? Like the tin can man. She meets the lion, right? Which is an expression of herself where he embarks on this whole journey to find a heart full of courage, but he didn't realize that his courage was within him all along. It's when he began to expand his courage within that his life began to expand as a result of that. He met new people, he embarked on journeys that he wouldn't have gone on otherwise. And this was others reflecting and mirroring that reflection of himself. Even the Tin Man, I'm pretty sure there was something to do with the brain, right? Where he wanted to be more logical. So there's something about a head and heart coherence that you have where you'll meet more logical characters in your game. Then you'll be met with characters that are led by their heart and don't even realize that they are, in ways that the mind cannot understand. And those are the feminine and masculine forces. And there's something about that's a reminder of the different expressions and balance that you must reach within yourself. Anyway, the message that was coming through. Anyway, let's continue, right? The message that was coming through is 8 of Chalices. So this is about you walking away from your comfort zone in some way, okay, with the 8 of Chalices. It talks about, we'll go ahead and finish these real quick. Consolation, sidereal space. You're an outsider within. You're applying higher levels of awareness, right, into this gameplay experience. Tidal Force is literally about the sun and the moon. So it is about the feminine and the masculine, and you being able to ride these waves of change. Selective Shield is about you being really selective in regards to, I'm hearing the thoughts that you allow to penetrate into your state of being. Okay, so this is about the thoughts that you allow to impact you. So this could be about thoughts of fear, and I'm hearing whether you allow that to impact, distort, or distract you from an internal knowing. Okay. Because I'm hearing there's many thoughts that will be put onto display, and I'm seeing it as a window shopping. So this is choices that you have in life, and not all of them are purchases that you want to make. Fear is actually a very taxing thought. I'm hearing it's not actually anything that you receive profit in regards to. If anything, it's parasitic. It's fear that is put on display that actually begins to, and I'm hearing not rob you from certain experiences, it's where you can rob yourself from certain experiences because your fear is holding you back. Now, you can make purchases from love, and that is an investment that you'll receive a huge return on. Okay, that's an energy that's coming through. So being really selective in regards to what enters your field, and we have Void. If you don't know, it's best to remain neutral. Void is about the nothingness, okay? And the purchase that you need to make, right? The investment that you need to make, the decision that you will make, the choice that you will make, you will witness the journey of your choices. And those choices are either going to be made by you making decisions shaped from love and the highest timelines you will align yourself with as you enter into this time within yourself, or they'll be made off of fear. And I'm hearing that journey will be actually a loop. That journey will be a self-created reality and cycle of suffering that you will continue to embark on until you decide to reach a point of divergence, which is opening up a new dimension for yourself, which is a new frequency that you can tune into, a different quality of thought, a different purchase that you'll make that's on display, where you actually begin to invest in yourself. You make decisions based off of love. You shape yourself with love, which is to become greater than your fear. And I'm hearing in exchange, you have the receipt. Just because you've made that purchase doesn't mean that you have to continue making that purchase. There is an exchange that can happen, a new exchange when it comes to your energy. Because otherwise you keep making deals with the devil. That's what 8 of Cups is. It's when we make deals with the devil, and the devil is within. You make deals with your own fearful aspect of yourself that's encoded into your field. That's the manifestation or distinct life form that takes shape. And you feed it. You feed it every time you say yes to the ego. And it's a good day for the ego, right? Because you're doing the thing that feels familiar. Yeah, that's a bad day for the soul. Anyway, I don't even know what we began with. But yeah, this is about the river of the stars and seas, right? That lead you towards your destiny. It's all that you already are. It's not something you'd rather be. It's all that you already are. It's the energy that you embody, that you are. So I'm gonna leave you right there. I think that was a ramble, but an important one nonetheless. So I trust that this is exactly what you need to hit this stage in your journey. If you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, do consider subscribing. We'd love to have you around. Personal reading details also down below. Also check out Spirit's discount code if you guys are looking for some high quality AAA grade jewelry. And I'll speak to you very, very soon. Until next time, bye. Clouds in the sky, don't care.